theory, a groundbreaking psychological framework that sheds light on the deep bond between our early experiences and the way we connect with others throughout life. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into attachment theory. We're going to explore the science behind attachment, its impact on our well-being, and how understanding these patterns can lead to healthier, happier relationships. So, grab a cup of tea and let's get started. Attachment theory was first proposed by John Bowlby, a British psychologist in the 1950s. Bowlby suggested that infants are born with an innate ability to form emotional bonds to their caregivers, a survival mechanism that helps them feel safe and secure. When an infant feels distressed, they naturally seek closeness to their caregiver, a safe haven that enables them to explore their surroundings and develop the confidence to face the world. Simply put, attachment is our natural drive to form connections with others, starting with our caregivers. This bond plays a major role in our development, shaping our emotional regulation and social functioning as we grow. Now, what if I told you that the patterns we see in infant caregiver bonds actually extend into our adult romantic relationships? In the 1980s, researchers Cindy Hazen and Philip Shaver built upon Bowlby's ideas, showing that the same attachment behaviors we see in babies also appear in how adults relate to their partners. They found that adults with different attachment styles, secure, anxious, or avoidant, respond in similar ways to the emotional needs of their partners as infants do to their caregivers. For example, a person with a secure attachment style might feel comfortable with closeness and depend on their partner for support, just like a securely attached infant would. Meanwhile, someone with an anxious attachment style might crave constant reassurance, and someone with an avoidant attachment style may struggle to open up or rely on others. Attachment patterns don't just influence our relationships, they have a major impact on our overall well-being and life satisfaction. Studies consistently show that people with secure attachment styles report higher levels of happiness and life satisfaction, while those with insecure attachment patterns, like anxious or avoidant types, are more likely to experience challenges in relationships, work, and mental health. Secure attachment fosters trust, emotional regulation, and healthy communication, leading to better mental health, job satisfaction, and overall happiness. In contrast, insecure attachment is often linked to anxiety, depression, and poor relationship outcomes. So, attachment isn't just about who we connect with, it's about how we feel and function in the world. Attachment theory doesn't just apply to one type of family or culture. In fact, research across different cultures has shown that attachment patterns can vary depending on cultural norms and family structures. For instance, in cultures that emphasize independence, individuals might lean towards more avoidant attachment styles, while in more collectivist societies, secure attachment might be more common. Family structures also play a role. The rise of single-parent households, blended families, and extended family networks has led to a more nuanced understanding of how attachment forms. And while research so far has been mostly cross-sectional, meaning it looks at data from a specific point in time, future studies that track people over time will give us a deeper understanding of how attachment changes throughout life. Attachment theory isn't just about romantic relationships, it's also crucial in understanding mental health. Insecure attachment patterns are often seen in individuals with mental health challenges, including anxiety, depression, and even psychotic disorders. For instance, people with conditions like Parkinson's disease may struggle with emotional regulation and interpersonal relationships due to insecure attachment. Interestingly, therapy can be more effective when we take a person's attachment style into account. By creating a safe, secure environment, therapists can help patients feel more comfortable opening up, leading to better outcomes. And as society evolves, so does attachment theory. With the rise of social media and digital communication, researchers are now exploring how these technologies impact attachment behaviors. Are we forming secure bonds through online interactions? Or are we, in some ways, rewiring our brains for more avoidant or anxious attachments due to digital disconnect. Additionally, attachment dynamics are being studied in non-traditional family structures, like blended families and single-parent households, revealing how these settings affect emotional bonds and relationship satisfaction. In conclusion, attachment theory offers a powerful lens through which we can understand the ways our early experiences shape our emotional bonds and life satisfaction. By recognizing our attachment style and its impact on relationships, we can work to improve our emotional health, foster secure connections, and build a happier life. Whether it's through therapy, self-awareness, or learning to create healthier bonds, understanding attachment theory can guide us towards stronger, more fulfilling relationships and a deeper sense of well-being. Thanks for watching. If you found this video insightful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with anyone who might benefit from understanding the power of attachment. And let me know in the comments, what's your attachment style? How has it affected your relationships? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. How to deal with a narcissistic family member. Ever feel like you're walking on eggshells around a family member? Like no matter what you do, it's never enough for them? You might be dealing with a narcissist, and trust me, you're not alone. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're talking about something that hits close to home for so many people. How to deal with a narcissistic family member. Whether it's a parent, sibling, or relative, this can be one of the most emotionally draining challenges. But don't worry. I'm here to share 5 practical tips to help you navigate this toxic dynamic and protect your mental health. So, how do you even deal with someone who constantly seeks attention, lacks empathy, and makes everything about themselves? Here's the first tip. Tip number 1. Set boundaries. Narcissists can push your limits, but you have to be firm. Say no when you need to, and stick to your boundaries. If they try to manipulate or guilt trip you, stay calm and don't give in. Boundaries are your emotional armor. Protect your space and energy. Tip number 2. Don't take it personally. Narcissists often project their insecurities onto others. But here's the secret. Their behavior is more about them than it is about you. Let their criticisms slide off like water off a duck's back. Don't let their need for validation affect your sense of self-worth. Tip number 3. Limit emotional engagement. Narcissists thrive on drama and reactions. Stay calm and don't let their drama drag you in. Focus on keeping your peace, even when they try to provoke you. Keeping your cool is one of the most powerful ways to protect yourself. Tip number 4. Seek support. Dealing with a narcissistic family member can feel isolating. Talk to friends or even a therapist to help process your emotions and get perspective. You don't have to go through this alone. Get the support you need. Tip number 5. Know when to walk away. Sometimes the best solution is to create distance. If someone's behavior is harming you, it's okay to take a break from them. Your mental health comes first. Remember, you're allowed to protect your peace. Dealing with a narcissistic family member isn't easy, but with these tips, you can start taking back control of your life. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with anyone who might need a little advice on navigating these tough family dynamics. You've got this. Mental health and success in trading. Why emotional well-being is key to long-term profitability. Trading is often seen as a numbers game, an arena where strategies, trends, and analysis reign supreme. But beneath every trade is something just as important, if not more: your mind. Many traders underestimate the profound impact mental health has on their trading performance. Stress, anxiety, and emotional exhaustion can cloud judgment and lead to costly mistakes. The question is, how does mental health shape your success in the market? First, let's talk about stress. In trading, every decision feels urgent. The pressure to act quickly can create a toxic environment where anxiety becomes a constant companion. This stress, if unmanaged, can trigger impulsive decisions, trading without a plan, chasing losses, or overtrading. But what happens when you're mentally drained? Burnout is a real risk in the world of trading. Long hours, constant monitoring of the market, and the pressure to perform can lead to exhaustion and emotional fatigue. When this happens, your ability to think clearly and make rational decisions diminishes. This is why emotional well-being is just as critical as your trading strategy. To succeed in trading, you need clarity, patience, and resilience, qualities that are best nurtured by a healthy mind. By taking care of your mental health, you improve your ability to stick to your strategy, manage risk, and handle the inevitable ups and downs of trading. Practices like mindfulness, meditation, and regular breaks can help lower stress levels, increase focus, and keep your mind clear when the markets get chaotic. Meditation helps you stay grounded, making it easier to take a step back and avoid emotional decisions. Sleep and rest are equally important. When your body and mind are well rested, your ability to make better, more logical trading decisions improves. A fatigued trader is prone to impulsive actions, but a well-rested trader has a clear, sharp focus. Successful traders understand that a sound mind leads to better decision-making. They accept that losses are part of the game, and instead of letting emotions drive them, they stick to their strategy, manage their risks, and move forward with confidence. Achieving long-term profitability in trading isn't just about charts or systems. It's about building the mental resilience to handle the emotional roller coaster of the market. By prioritizing your emotional well-being, you not only make smarter decisions, but also ensure that you're prepared for the long journey ahead in the markets. After all, the greatest asset you have in trading isn't your strategy, it's your mind. Have you ever made a mistake that you just couldn't stop thinking about? A decision you regret? A word you wish you hadn't said? Or an opportunity you feel you've missed forever? It feels like regret consumes you, doesn't it? But here's something you may not want to hear. Regret after making a mistake is actually useless. Let me explain why. We all have moments where we wish we could turn back time. We wish we could undo that mistake, fix that wrong, and erase that regret. It's human to feel like this. But what happens when we get stuck in this feeling? The answer is simple: nothing. Regret doesn't change the past. It only keeps us locked in a mental prison. Think about it. You can regret a decision 1,000 times, but it will never change the outcome. The past is already behind us, and regret will only steal away our present and our future. What we need to realize is that every mistake is an opportunity to learn. What if, instead of holding on to regret, we chose to reflect? What if we used our mistakes as stepping stones, rather than weights dragging us down? Instead of saying, "I shouldn't have done that," try saying, "What can I learn from this?" When you reflect rather than regret, you allow yourself to grow. You allow yourself to heal. We are all imperfect. Perfection doesn't exist, and that's okay. Mistakes are part of being human. Every single mistake has something to teach you. It might teach you patience, it might teach you how to communicate better, or it might teach you how to be kinder to yourself. Mistakes are tools for growth, not evidence of failure. So, the next time regret comes knocking, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What is this mistake trying to teach me? And when you find that lesson, let it go. The key to moving forward is forgiving yourself. It's not about forgetting the mistake. It's about forgiving the human who made it. Forgiveness allows you to move on. Holding on to regret doesn't punish the mistake, it punishes you. It stops you from being the best version of yourself, and that's what truly matters. Imagine the mental freedom you would have if you didn't let past mistakes dictate your present. Imagine feeling lighter, freer, and more hopeful for the future. It's all possible, but it starts with letting go of regret. When you choose to forgive yourself, you open up space for new opportunities, for peace, and for growth. And here's the powerful part. When you choose to let go of regret, you start living with intention. You begin to make decisions with clarity, understanding that mistakes are part of your journey. They don't define you. How you respond to them does. So, every time regret starts to take over, remind yourself, I am learning. I am growing. I am stronger than my past mistakes. Life isn't about avoiding mistakes. It's about how you rise after them. Regret holds you back. Reflection moves you forward. It's time to choose to move forward.